to Your Sasstastic Life. I'm Wendi.
And I'm Tricia.
Are you going to do the 5, 4, 3, 2? The one's silent.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's fantastic.
No, that's sasstastic. Your Sasstastic Life with hosts Tricia Rivas and Wendi Fredregill.
Hello! We're back.
That hello sounds like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh.
Hello.
My dad does the most perfect Mrs. Doubtfire.
Your dad is definitely sasstastic for sure.
Yes.
So we are back, and today we want to talk about perfectionism. Because I sat and kind of went through our first few episodes and I was worried about lighting. I mean, here we are, we have shadows, we have the sun in our face, but guess what? It doesn't matter. Like,
No.
we have been talking about doing this for a long time and we just had to start.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When is the first time that you had to reinvent yourself or like switch paths from where you thought you were going?
Oh, goodness. Let's see. When I looked at a pregnancy test when I was 23, probably, and my senior year of college, and I was like, oh, this isn't going to turn out the way that I thought it did.
As Wendi said, though, you wear so many hats, and we want to talk about that and how do you do it? How do you juggle it all? And,
Right.
When you are not in a healthy place of juggling it at all, what does that feel like? And how do you get out of that? And we're going to deep dive into all that stuff. A lot of women feel.
Yeah. So I think it's finding people you trust to delegate. Delegating is, I think everyone has the problem because you're so passionate about it, you're so connected to something that you're like, this person isn't going to understand what I want or how I want it. And I posted something about this yesterday on my social media. And people ask me, how do you do it all? And I don't. I have a virtual assistant
Yes, I see
that helps me.
We can't keep on being yes people because when we're being yes people, we are taking something away or an opportunity that could have been meant for someone else.
But I'm of that age where, pants peeing, unfortunately, is part of my daily life. So the joke has been, maybe Poise Pass will sponsor us. Hashtag oops. Hashtag pee my pants.
But in November of 2021, my father ended up needing a 5 bypass procedure, emergency. But at the very same time, my mom was sick. And I have a brother that lives with them as well. And it was like, it just hit me. Like, I can't be a good mother to my son, take care of 2 sick people, figure out where my brother's going to go if we have to move them, and be present, with the shop. They deserve more than that. And my team never said anything, but it was in the hospital that I decided the time is so short with my parents. The time is very short with my 9-year-old. I got 9 more years left. Like, it's time. I knew it was time.
So I kind of refer to it as my Britney Spears moment, my meltdown, because I did it in one of the chairs in your salon.
Yes.
Where I came in. If people that knew me 3 years ago know that I looked really different, right? I had very long, straight hair. And I came in one day and I'm like, take it off, like, all the way. And, the poor lady that was cutting it, she goes, well, like, how short? And I'm like, clippers, short. She's like, oh, honey, I can't. And I was like, do it. Give me the clippers.
That morning, I had an urge that I shouldn't go to work. And my daughter was at daycare. So I was like, I just need to stay home and get moving things up. Mm-hmm. We had a knock on the door at 10 o'clock that says it was a voluntary evacuation. Mm-hmm. By 4 o'clock, it was mandatory. And when we left, the water was literally coming up. We lived on a corner. It was literally coming up and it was like starting to come up our road. Mm. And so we literally they said, just take for the weekend. Yeah. And then 2.5 weeks later, we weren't allowed to get in our house.
So we are now going to jump into a time machine. We're hopping in our DeLorean. We're going back for a few minutes to this picture. Wait, let me see. No, I wanted this one.
That is so hysterical. I love that picture. It's just very fresh.
You've got the blue eyeliner.
Oh yeah. I'm impressed you can see that. It hasn't faded. The real
well,
actual picture
yeah.
hasn't faded so much. Yes.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So we have just a few minutes.
Yes.
And you are going to talk to her.
Oh wow. Oh my gosh.
What advice
This
would
is
you
why
give
people
her?
cry.
What would you tell her?
This is mean. I would tell her,
Move my mouth. I'm good at that. Blah, 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 blah.
Welcome to the stage, Venus Rivas.
Sounds like a scientific term for something in the crotchular region. This is the Venus Rivas. You have severe inflammation of the Venus Rivas.